how would you describe what this night was to you?
Yeah, this night was everything on the Real American Freestyle mat. You know, that was a world champion out there. That's a guy that scared Khabib into hiding. You know, 27 Dagestanis had to attack him at the UFC event. So, you know, he has the strength of 27 men, but the strength of 27 men doesn't equal Colby Covington. So that's why, you know, I got the win tonight.
And, of course, Arman Tsarukyan won the main event, and he called you out. He said, we used to go to the same gym, but I never saw him there. Colby, I want to wrestle you. What's your response to Arman's call-out?
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'd love to dunk him, you know, give him a wedgie and, you know, stuff him in a locker.
He sounded like he had an awful big fan base here, though. Did you hear people getting behind him?
I did, man.
I think it'll be a hell of a story, hell of a great match.
I love it, man. It's a great angle. I think it's a great storyline. You know, we did used to train together at one point at American Top Team. So, you know, I think it's a great matchup. You know, the only one that has to sign off on is UFC. So, you know, as long as UFC signs off, we can make that happen. But right now they're blocking it. So, you know, I'm going to have a talk with Hunter Campbell in Miami when UFC comes to Miami in a couple weeks, and we're going to get this situated because this is the fight the fans want. This is the match that RAF deserves, and it's the biggest match that we can do.
How did that match go? How did you feel during the match?
Feeling great, and now it's 2-0. I put the point, and now no any more influencer bodybuilders. Now it's like a real wrestlers or fighters.
Are you going to collect the 10K from him?
Yeah, he told me, and then he shake me second time in my hands and said, and this time I'm going to give you your 10K. So I don't need it so much, the 10K, but from him I'll take it, you know, and give it for the charity or something.
One last one from me. Colby Covington here, you called him out. Is that something that you really want?
Yeah, I want Colby Covington because he has a couple victories, and he's a superstar in UFC, you know, and he's a legit wrestler, and I want to beat him, and I know my skills, I can beat him. And he told everybody that he wrestled me in the gym, and maybe he misunderstood it wasn't me, so someone else.
No, it was definitely you, bro. Come on. You know it was you.
Come on, bro.
We trained together at AT. Come on, bro. Don't
I've
lie.
seen you in the gym, but we never wrestled.
No, we wrestled. I swear on my life, we wrestled, Arman.
Bro,
hey, I got respect for you.
Come on, there's like thousands of
wrestler.
Dagestani and Chechen guy will look so similar, like you. But bro, like nobody beat me in the ATT, you know, and especially you in the wrestling.
I guess that's what we're gonna find out soon in the RAF mat.
Yeah, let's do it. You have a just good cardio, that's all. So
that's it, you think?
Bro, like Dylan Dennis almost beat your ass. How will you give him points, bro?
What do you mean, bro?
He has 0 freestyle wrestling.
Bro,
how you gave him points, bro?
He won by default points.
Bro, if I was you, I wouldn't even talk about freestyle.
He's a world champion, bro. He scared Khabib. He could beat Khabib. Connor knew that fucking Dylan Dennis could beat Khabib.
I'm gonna
people knew it.
grapple with
Everybody knew
Dylan Dennis next weekend, and like
I think he's gonna choke you out.
I'm not even worried about grappling. But like you wrestle him,
bro. You ain't worried about grappling. You just grappled the flyweight, bro.
Bro, I can.
The guy's 125 pounds. How can you pride yourself on beating a 125
pounder? Because I can wrestle anybody. Shara, 84 kg, 57 kg.
You should be picking on little guys, though.
I can wrestle anybody.
You should
anywhere.
pick on little guys, though, Arman.
Okay, let's make it happen.
Okay, let's do it, bro. All we need is the UFC's approval. Come on. You know, Hunter Campbell, this is the greatest promotion on God's green earth right now, is RAF. So let's make it happen. Hopefully, Hunter Campbell and Dana White will sign off in it, and this will be the highest level wrestling match you've ever seen, Arman Tsarukyan versus Colby Covington.
Yeah, that's for sure. And you're fighting different. You're fighting 170, and I'm fighting 155. So I don't want to go 170, like at least like 6-7 years. I want to keep my. I want to get my belt in 155 and stay there. So. Hunter, no worries. I'm not gonna go up and beat him I just beat him in the wrestling. So,
Colby, coming off of such an impressive, dominant victory against Luke Rockhold, where you shut him out, were you surprised that somebody less credentialed like Dylan Dennis was able to get some points against you tonight?
No, I wasn't surprised. He's a strong guy. You know, he has the strength of like 37 Dagestanis. So he was a strong guy, world champion. You know, he scared Khabib into retirement. Everybody knows he would have beat Khabib. So. You know, he was a tough guy. It was a tough challenge, and, you know, I had to do what I had to do to get the win. You know, a lot of people underestimated him, and, you know, I kind of was going into the match, and you should never underestimate any man. We all tie our shoes. We're all here on God's green earth, so, you know, I'm going to take it more serious next time.
And he stepped into your world tonight, obviously. You guys kind of teased it a little bit. Would you actually be open to going into his world and doing something in the BJJ realm?
Absolutely. You know, I told him, you know, that I appreciate him stepping up on short notice and coming into my realm and my world. I'd like to go into his world. If he wants to grapple, I'd love to do it after he grapples Arman. He has a grappling match coming up with Arman in a couple weeks. So whoever wins that, you know, maybe we can settle in the grappling mat in the near future.
And then a question for Arman. I don't know if you saw, but your potential UFC rival, Ilia Topuria, just signed a deal with Rashard Mill. You're a huge watch collector. What do you think it's going to take for you to get a watch deal for that? And is there a company you would like to get signed by?
I have enough money to buy it, so I don't need to be an ambassador. So I don't need for gift for them. So I can go to the store and buy as much as it costs, you know. So thank you, Arab, as well for that.
Arman, back here. Before RAF 6, at the pre-match press conference, I asked you about some comments Ilia Topuria made, saying that you would panic in a fight with him, and you said, let me beat the bodybuilder, and that'll answer that question. Now you beat him twice. Can we get that response? Can we get the answer to what Ilia Topuria had to say about you?
So he has a coming up fight, and now he's saying, yeah, if UFC tell me fight Arman, I'll take it. But he has a fight coming up. I'm a backup for that fight. I'm going to be ready. If something happen, I'll take that chance and jump in. And I'm going to stay active. Maybe I'll do RAF next month or maybe in the May. So we'll see when Colby Covington is ready, when he's going to be done with his drinking beer and lay down on the beach and do extra exercises during the night. So
I'm doing what real American patriots would do, drinking real American beer. Hey, if you want to become 200% American, Arman, you need a real American beer zero.
Yeah, bro.
This isn't going to affect your cardio, bro. It's
Bro,
zero.
you have already stomach. There is no 6 packs anymore, bro. Like,
hey, bro,
you gotta get.
you know.
No, it's. I'm not Dylan Dennis. First of all, I'm a legit wrestler.
Hey,
so you gotta
dude,
keep training.
I'm not a bodybuilder influencer. I'm a legit wrestler and a 4-time challenger in the UFC welterweight
Yes,
division.
you are. But if you're gonna like keep doing the same thing, you're gonna lose me. But
No,
so
I'm saying
I wanna have like
against you.
I wanna
I'm
have
gonna
like
take
a
it
real
serious.
wrestling match. So keep training. Keep training.
Oh, no,
And
I'm gonna
for
train
the
hard.
question, so yeah, I'm ready for Ilya. No matter when. But like I know UFC has a different plans for me, so after White House they're gonna announce who I'm gonna fight next.
What about your plans to save the featherweight division?
So there is I'm still on it. So if they tell me you gotta fight for 145, I'll do it. But I needed like 4 months for get ready for that cut weight.
Test. Colby, you had said that the UFC, you and Arman had talked to the UFC about potentially wrestling each other. Did those conversations actually like start happening? And if so, like what exactly is the holdup?
Yeah. I went to Hunter Campbell right away. I said, hey, man, I want to wrestle Arman in RAF. It's the biggest match we can do in RAF. And, you know, since you don't have plans for him in the lightweight division right now, they kind of have him on hold and icing him. You know, let's wrestle. You know, let him stay in shape and get ready for his next title fight. And let's do a high-level match, you know, an Armenian versus an American. It's going to be a high-level match and the biggest match RAF can do. So I've had those discussions with Hunter. I'm going to have more discussions with him in 2 weeks in Miami, and we're going to get this settled because I want this match. RAF wants this match, and I know Arman wants this match. So let's do it.
And you had also, you know, teased maybe being at the White House card, even if you're not actually fighting. Is there any further details you can give about that?
Yeah, they just didn't give me the opportunity. I think they spent so much money on renting out the White House, they couldn't pay their top fighters like me. So it's all good. You know, it's a great thing for people that haven't been to the White House. I brought my world championship belt to the sitting president in the Oval Office. I went to the White House on many occasions for election night. So it's not a big deal. I go to the White House whenever I want.
Bo Nickel had said you were supposed to fight him at 185. Is that accurate or?
That's fake news, bro. I'm a 70-pounder, man. I walk around at 190 pounds. You know, I was eating the buffet before stepping on the scale this morning, you know, weighing in at 195. So, you know, my weight is welterweight. If he wants to come down to welterweight, I'll break him. He's not a fighter. He's a competitor. He's a bozo.
All right.
Thank you.
That's a wrap. Thanks.
For me too, Bobby. I need a ticket for White House. Make sure I'll go there too.
I got you, bro.
Thank
For
you.
sure. You're a great American.
Donald Trump, give me a ticket.